All right, we are back at the hotel after we went and got some food.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts on the food?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't the best.
Mm-hmm.
For us here in Antigua, it's best to go to the hole in the wall spot, the mom and pop stores. The more mainstream stuff is not like, it ain't hitting.
And I knew that before we went in there. I already knew it wasn't
Yeah.
going to be hitting how it was supposed to be hitting, but
Mm-hmm.
we were hungry and it was right there, and we were like, let's just go in here.
It wasn't doing.
The nachos looked good, but they were cold.
And they could have had a little bit more seasoning, I feel like, in the nacho.
It just,
The chips were a little hard.
don't go there, but we shouldn't have went there in the first place either.
Yeah.
Like, I really did have a feeling before we went inside. I really did. And I was like, no, like, we can just go, whatever. Because I didn't feel like searching for another place to go. But always go with your gut whenever you have a feeling about something. No, seriously. Go with your gut, because a few hours after this video, things started to go downhill.
This is our first story time video where we share the craziest travel experience thus far. Please put your drinks down and your snacks because y'all are about to be cracking up. Please like, share, and subscribe. I started talking about Guatemala, which was our last trip, maybe 2.5 weeks ago that we just got back from. And y'all,
I think the first thing a lot of people were asking us was, why did you choose Guatemala? At least on Instagram, I saw a lot of people were like, what made you guys choose Guatemala? And to be honest, I've seen a lot of content online about Guatemala on Instagram, on TikTok, and it looked so beautiful. Guatemala is cheap.
yes.
Guatemala is cheap.
And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, food was good.
Oh my God, y'all.
But the last day, I'm talking about we had something
You guys.
that had we family on here, right?
Oh,
We family on here.
let's talk about how we got into it.
All right.
We were coming back from the lake on the last
Headed back
day.
to Antigua.
Headed back to Antigua because we had to go from there to the
Guatemala
airport.
City.
Right, because we flew into Guatemala City. When I tell you, we were a little hangry and a little irritable when we got off of the bus because it was like a 2.5 hour ride. We were hungry. And some of the places that I had saved for us to go eat at were closed and a little too far. So we chose this place that I had saved, but the reviews were so-so. A lot of people said, like, this is a very, like, Americanized place. Like, it's not real authentic food, and it's not that great. Like, the reviews were very mixed. But at that point, we were like, let's just go. Let's just go.
Because we hungry.
Because we are hungry. And we went.
I'm talking about, yo, we family, right? Now, doggone. We were pooping water for the next couple of days.
First of all, the food was not even good.
I'm talking about whatever they had in that food for the first day. So Kyra, so we get back to the room.
I'm gonna show y'all the picture of the food.
We get back to the room, and everything's going well. We packing up the room. I just start. I'm cold. I'm shivering. I'm like, what's going on here?
I was fine. We went to Starbucks, went back to the room, and was starting to feel bad.
I said, what's going on here? So I'm in the bed shivering. Kyra's like, what's wrong with you? You know how women's does. And bro, I'm like, I'm fine. Nothing wrong. This is bro.
I know my own husband. I know that something was going on because Aaron is never cold.
Yeah, and it was hot. Well, no, it wasn't super hot. But it, on like, it was not cold.
It was not cold.
It wasn't cold.
It was not cold.
So I'm shivering. I'm like, whatever. And
I was like, Jesus, I saw the hospital. There's a hospital that's right by us. I'm ready to do what I have to do. Let me brush up on my Spanish to figure out how we get to the hospital. I was ready for the worst because I said, oh, Lord, we're going to do this. We're going to have our first hospital experience abroad.
So, long story short, I'm shivering in the bed, trying, get to sleep. I pack my stuff up. I get up. I was like, man, I gotta throw up. So I went to the bathroom. I'm talking about. I'm throwing my stomach like
sorry, y'all. That
everything. I'm just throwing it up. And Kyra's scared to death because she don't like to hear me throw up. But I was feeling better.
I was just sitting there like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening right now.
So
I was very scared for you.
I felt good after I threw up a couple of times.
I was glad that you threw up though, because just to get that food out. And Marcus said, y'all drank the water.
No,
we didn't.
Nope.
I'm gonna show you these nachos. We got nachos and we got tacos.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron had veggie tacos. I had chicken tacos, and we got these nachos.
We shared some nachos, yeah.
Yeah, this was the only thing we took a picture of. Everything else, we just. Oh, y'all probably. It's not gonna focus. I don't think it's not gonna focus. But the nachos, they look good. I don't think y'all are gonna be able to see. But the nachos looked good. They came out. That's why we pulled the phone out. Because we were like, these nachos look good. Take a video. Take a picture.
Yeah.
And they played us.
Man, I'm talking about. So
they played us.
That night, I was up and down throwing up. But then the mud butt started.
Oh, Lord, no. Not too much.
All right. We family.
I know. It's just nasty.
I'm saying, y'all know when y'all here domestically at home, y'all eat something bad and y'all got mud butt for a couple days.
Aaron,
where
please.
you can't pass it back. Listen, this is the problem. Oh, God. Y'all, we family.
Don't do it.
We family, right?
No.
Bruh, it got to the point where, like, I could not trust the fart. Like, yo, it was, like, real bad. Like.
I forgot.
It got to the point where
I forgot.
It got to the point where I just had to, like, after that first time, and I was like, ooh. And I'm not even kidding to y'all. From the night I was throwing up to the time we got back home and was able to get in front of our commode, I just did not like. I wasn't trying to let no gas out. I was like sitting there rocking back and forth, trying to alleviate the pressure in my stomach. Like it was, I was fighting for my life.
I'm sorry, you like this for me.
I was fighting, y'all can't say we don't. Because Kyra started experiencing it too.
Okay, yes, you guys. So Aaron was not the only one. He was the only one until we got to the airport the next morning.
Come on.
When we got to the airport, we went through TSA and we started walking. We went to the Priority Pass lounge. We started walking to the lounge. My stomach said, just like that. I said, oh! I got to go to the bathroom immediately.
Jesus be offended. Listen.
Immediately.
Okay. It was a situation where I was like, Lord, please. Like, y'all, when I cannot even express to y'all. We ate so much food when we were in Guatemala. And I'm telling you, after we had this last food, there was no solid anything in us.
No, there was not. We really went through the fire and the storm.
And y'all know how I be feeling. Y'all be at work and y'all just like get a spell of whatever, bubble gut.
Like you just have to go to the bathroom. The worst part about it was, well, the thing is, I was just really nervous for Aaron.
Yeah. I had to throw away some clothes.
No, Aaron, I was about to say.
Oh.
I was nervous for you on the plane because I didn't know how that was going to go on the plane.
I was literally praying, God, just help me.
I was so nervous for him.
If I had, they would have had to land that plane if I tried to trust the fart.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, Lord, please don't let Aaron have to use the bathroom.
They would have to land that doggone. Y'all ain't hearing me.
Lord.
That plane, they would have been like, you know what? We're done.
That's so disgusting. That's why I was like, please. And so, yeah, I didn't start really feeling bad until we got home. Thankfully.
When we were driving back from Atlanta.
No, we were driving back from Atlanta.
Oh, y'all. Y'all heard me say you can't trust a fart? Let me tell y'all, your girl over here tried to trust one. Bro, we had to pull over.
Don't do this.
We had to pull over.
No, I want to tell my own story.
All right.
Okay. We were coming back from the airport, and my stomach was a little bit upset. And I thought.
I didn't know. This is the thing. Hold on. Don't say nothing else. The night before, I said,
You did.
You can't trust a fart.
You did.
Like, I'm at the point where I can't trust a fart.
You did.
Next day, she started feeling bad. And I said, Kyra, don't trust the fart.
You did say that.
Don't trust the fart. Because it's going to expose you.
Oh, Jesus.
All right.
So then, because I'm driving at this time. And, you know, I just thought I could just... Stop.
All right. All right.
I thought I could just, you know, pardon me, you know.
Excuse me.
I'm not gonna play.
Oh, no, God.
I'm not playing with you.
All right.
I'm not playing with you. That's what I thought I could do. And I couldn't do it.
Oh, Lord.
And I didn't do it. And I was so embarrassed.
Bruh.
I was very embarrassed. And we had to pull over. We had to go to Publix. And I had to
throw away some leggings.
I had to change the clothes. And I had to get wipes. And like I was a little baby. It was very embarrassing. I was very embarrassed because that happened in front of Aaron. I was very embarrassed.
It happens.
Oh, but then after that, Aaron started feeling, because Aaron started before mine did, so he was feeling better before I was.
Yeah, but I had the bubble guts for the next 3 or 4 days, though.
And I was really going through it for the next couple of days. So yeah, you guys.
No.
I'm sorry, you know, if that was a little crass, but just we tried to explain it in the best way that we could, so it wasn't too gross. But we really went through it.
Yeah, we were fighting for our life.
We went
because we
it.
went to that place we shouldn't have gone to.
And we know it was that place because that was when we ate breakfast at the hotel. Mm-hmm. It wasn't that, because that would have, it hit like shortly after we ate it was 100% that place. 100%.
Yep.
So Kelly said, I bet y'all lost 20 pounds after that.
Telling you. Like, it was bad.
It was rough.
It was like, I never want to experience that again.
It was rough. It was. So that was our first experience with food. We don't know if it was food poisoning. I mean, it had to have been, right?
Yeah.
So that was our first experience with food poisoning while traveling abroad.
But this is the thing. I done had food poisoning in America.
Me too.
And I just throw up.
Me too.
But in Guatemala,
yeah,
you get food poisoning and I'm ripping out your bowels.
Woo, Jesus.
You gonna throw up and I'm gonna rip your bowels out.
Kelly said, are y'all going back to Guatemala again?
Let me tell y'all something. Guatemala was so beautiful.
It was.
And I would definitely go back.
We would go
I just would not go back to that restaurant.
I would never. And I said, I'm not the type of person to leave negative reviews, even if I have a bad experience. But I said, I'm going to leave a review here and say that we got sick from this restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't, if I had a bad experience somewhere, then that's just that. I just won't go back there. If I'm talking about it with friends or something, then I'll say, we had a bad experience there, don't go there. But I'm not going to be like, we had a terrible, this was up. But that, I was like, no, I got to let the people
terrible.
know. I got to warn the people.
Crazy knucklehead. But aside from that, all the other food we had in Guatemala was...
It was great.
It was
great. We love y'all. We do hope that you all enjoyed this stream tonight. Yeah. I know I did.
We had a good time.
This really was just refreshing. Oh, next time take some ginger snap. I had Pepto-Bismol. I had charcoal pills.
That thing wasn't working.
Uh-oh.
None of it was working. They were like, ha ha ha, this is Guatemala. This ain't American food. This is Guatemalan food. Please. And put some respect on our name.
We'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace.
Peace.